Hello and welcome to your functional training kit setup tutorial. The first piece of equipment we're going to be looking at is your door anchor, because this is what all your other pieces are going to be attaching to. So we need to make sure we've set it up safely and securely. So very simple, we grab the rectangle section of the door anchor, we feed it through the door frame, and we just simply close the door, give it a pull so that it locks itself into the door frame. Now just very quickly, ideally we want to attach it to a door that closes this way, meaning we're going to be pulling this way, because it is going to lock itself in and it won't come open accidentally if you put too much force on it, ideally. If that's not the case, you can also feed it through the hinge side of the door, and that's just extra security. Even if someone accidentally opens the door, it's not going to come flying out and hit you. So that's the door anchor. Depending on what exercise we are doing, in most cases it will be set up roughly about armpit height, but we will be doing some exercises where we need to move the door anchor to the top of the door or even the bottom of the door. So that's the door anchor. Next up are our resistance bands and handle. Now all the resistance bands have clips on each end so that you can attach one end to the handle and the other end to the door anchor. Now we always recommend starting with a lighter band while you learn the exercises and then progress your way up through to the thicker bands. Keep in mind you can actually also attach multiple bands to the handle and the door anchor. Next up is your adjustable strap. It also has clips on each end. In this case, we will be moving the door anchor to the top of the door frame, and we will be connecting one end to the door anchor and the other end will be connecting to your handle. Now we always connect the handle to the end of the adjustable strap that has the logo, the Total Reformation logo, so that we can easily adjust it, we can lengthen it, or we can shorten it depending on the height of your door frame and how far away we want to move. That makes the exercise harder or easier. So that's the adjustable strap. Next up is your looped strap. Now this is more for when you're taking your kit outside and you don't have a door to utilize your door anchor. What we do is we simply wrap this around a tree or a pole and it becomes the door anchor for you to attach all your other pieces of equipment to. It is also a very handy strap to have, and as we go through different exercises, we will be bringing this in as some form of feedback, but also too just gives us a little bit more variation. So a very handy strap to have laying around. Next up are your two looped fabric bands. Now we're actually going to be using these in a very unique way. For example, we're going to use them as compression for our breathing mechanics. We're going to use them as a spiral resistance for some hip wraps. And we're also going to be using them as what we call biofeedback units, which is going to help you understand positioning and structure. So these are going to be very vital for all of our programming. Now we've designed the kit so that everything can be interchangeable. For example, we can take one of the clips from your resistance band off and we can attach it to your looped fabric band and then attach it to the door anchor. We're going to be taking you through some exercises where we're going to be using your looped fabric bands as what we call biofeedback. So this is where we can utilize this setup. And lastly, we have our Fascial Freedom massage ball. Now the first thing you will notice is how hard this is. We've designed it that way because when it comes to fascial freedom, we need to get as deep as we can to create as much hydration through your fascial network. But we do recommend starting with something softer like a tennis ball while you learn the points and then work your way up to this. So that's it for the functional training kit. We know you're going to get a lot of use out of it. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. We're here to help in any way possible. So get started just by simply having a play with it, getting used to setting it up and adjusting everything. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video tutorial.